Okay. All right, y'all, we back. Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull this thing up here. Marcus Bell, what's going on, man? I'm chilling out today. Yeah, man, we gotta just talk about this past weekend. Bunch of stuff going on, fight wise. A lot of stuff, man. Okay, two beasts. What's going on, man? Yeah, um, yeah. All the way back to Thursday, we had a bunch of fights going on. So we're gonna talk about some of that stuff. We definitely gonna talk about this UFC card, these women fights. Everybody felt like there was some robbery here, which, for good reason, but they're close fights. Close fights aren't really robberies, right? I don't really consider some of these close fights robberies. I mean, I get a little disappointed when it's obvious. You know what I mean? Like, there's some moments where it's obvious, but that's just my perspective. There's still people arguing certain things about these fights. Like, well, so and so landed here, so they should get the round. You know. But yeah, let's get started here. I don't know. Before we talk about these fights, man, what did y'all think about Claressa? I know I already talked about it. What did y'all think about Claressa Shields, though? But yeah, let's get started here. Turn this volume down. But yeah, y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to another live stream. Y'all know who it is. I ain't got to throw the intro out there again, do I? Y'all know who I am. I think it's starting to know who I am. You starting to know who I am a little bit, but you know. But yeah, going back to Thursday, man. Claressa Shields, I thought she did a good job. As far as coming out of danger, still a lot to learn. Still a lot to learn as a fighter. Colton said, "Do you think Claressa Shields just spent a long time training wrestling before her next fight, or is Elkin a good wrestler?" I think Elkin's just a good grappler. She's okay wrestler, but it's her jiu-jitsu that's what put her into those situations and put in those good situations where it put Claressa in those dangerous situations. So I think Claressa Shields should spend more time out. Like, that was something I suggested. Like, I think Claressa should take some time away, maybe about another year before her next MMA fight. Or if she does come back in another MMA fight, it should be another low level opponent. It should be somebody like 0-0 like herself, somebody that's just starting out. No need to jump in there with somebody with that much experience again, because that was scary. The one thing that carried her through was the fact that she was just a really determined fighter. So yeah, I think she should spend some time away. He said good win. Yeah, a lot of work to do. Yeah, Claressa needs a lot of work on her grappling. Yeah, she does. Like, a lot of work on the ground, fighting off her back, takedown defense. I think takedown defense is the number one, though. Like, just because of the type of fighter she is, takedown defense is critical with her, because her style has always been stand-up. Her style is a boxer. So it's all about getting that line of defense down, getting that dimension added to her game, and I think things will be a little bit smoother. I'm not even, a little bit, but I think it would make her next fight a little bit easier. And easy, I'm using that term loosely. Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, Mr. Lee. She has 0 ground game right now. And good news, yeah, she can improve always. she's the type of person to improve. So, yeah, like, no need to rush it. Take a year off. Yeah, Amanda Serrano, her level of opponent, that was good for her. That was her first submission win. So let's see, what is Amanda Serrano now? She should be like, I think, I want to say 2-1. I think Amanda Serrano is 2-1 now. So, and she's fighting on good levels, good levels that fit her. Icon is a good place for these women to start. Icon is where a lot of women make their debut, where you get a lot of 1-1 fighters, 1-2, 1-0s. A lot of people starting out there. Let's see, Amanda Serrano in MMA. I post her boxing record here separate. Let me see her MMA record though. Oh, they don't even show everything on that. Let's see. Her MMA record. Cole said Clarissa's hands look super fast. Yeah, her hands look fast. And her right hand looked kind of hard. Like the way she was throwing it, like she was throwing it with some power behind it. Her right hand definitely looks sharp. That's why I was like, oh man, like if she's gonna connect, she was gonna do some damage. So I was like, yeah, like the way she's coming with it, she still needs to learn how to find that distance well. As she gets in there, that distance needs to be a big part of how she throws that right hand out there. Okay, here we go. Let's see that. They got her at 1-0. I thought this was her. Either that was an amateur fight. I thought Amanda Serrano was. I thought she had one loss in MMA and another win. So she. Wait, Sure Dog has her listed at 1-0, but she should be like 2-1 now. Yeah, I don't think they've been keeping up with her record. So, yeah, I think I saw her fight at least 3 times. Yeah, Amanda Serrano's been around for a minute. I mean, not a minute in MMA, but, boxing-wise. Said Megan Ness has more power. Yeah, she has got more power, definitely, than Clarissa. Yeah, definitely. It's the way she throws her punches, Clarissa doesn't have power like that. Even in boxing, she's never carried that type of power, but maybe she will in MMA. Because, yeah, when she touched Brittany Elkin with them right hands, they did damage. Yeah, man. Yeah, I knew that. For some reason, something told me like Clarissa was gonna come out with this win. I was like, man, I think she's gonna win this fight. I was like, I think she's gonna win. There's gonna be some rough moments, but I said I gotta pick her, man, just because she knows how to find a way to win. Brittany Elkin just ain't on that level. Just ain't on that level like that. But one thing I will say is that's the lowest level of opposition that Clarissa Shields can get in PFL. That's a big warning. Like you really can't face anybody else over there, like, and not take an L. That's just being honest. I mean, from here, Shields has got to step outside of PFL. She got to step outside of PFL. Mr. Lee, that's greatest woman of all time. Hold on. Greatest woman of all time. It's a take on Muhammad Ali's GOAT. Yeah, just a take on the GOAT for Ali. But yeah, man, what else we have? Invicta FC Friday we had Invicta FC go down. We had another Phoenix tournament. That was good. I'll probably actually do a live stream on that separate, just because so much was going on, and a couple fights I want to go back and watch on it. Yeah, I have to go back and look at it again. I know that Jessica Del Boni, she solidified it again. That look, I want that rematch with the champion. Either way, it would have been a rematch. If Lindsey Van Zant won, she would have got a rematch with Zapatella. So Zapatella would have been running it back because they pretty much are the top atom weights. Zapatella, Del Boni, and Van Zant. Those are the best of the best in Invicta's atom weights. So I was like, okay, maybe Del Boni's going to turn it up this time around, and maybe she won't leave it in the hands of the judges. Maybe she's going to go in there and just straight up dominate. Because I feel like there was a lot of moments in that fight where she could have closed the show. She could have went in there and closed in on Zapatella, but she just didn't capitalize. Like, she just didn't do what she fully needed to do to beat the champion. I mean, in my eyes, I thought she did, but apparently, the judges, they did. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that again. Maybe tomorrow. Probably sit down and do a show on that. We'll talk about Invicta. Let's see. All right. I didn't get a chance to watch a Bellator fight though. That was one I missed. I know that Vanessa Porto got pulled from that card though. Yeah, she got pulled from the card because something about her not being medically cleared. Oh, Mr. Lee said he thought Del Boni lost to that Mess girl, yeah, Messi, whatever, what her name is. Oh, you thought she lost in the semifinal? I thought Lindsey Van Zant, she could have got that decision though. Like, I thought the second and third round could have went to Lindsey. But I'm gonna have to watch that fight you talking about. Because it's only one round, so I got to go back and watch that round and see what you saw. That's interesting though. I didn't think of that. Like, I saw a little bit of it. I was watching it, but maybe there's something I gotta go back and look at on that. Like, I thought that she won every fight up into that that final fight. I thought that fight could have went either way. Yeah, I want to go back and watch that one, man. Yeah. But let's talk about. Hold on, I'll look at this comment section. I think I missed something here. What is? Oh, Marcus said Montana could be any problem for a flyweight. Montana is a problem for any flyweight. No. Montana is not a problem for any flyweight, man. BJ said, yeah, he said that about Montana being able to beat JoJo and Lauren. I don't think so. That's a different level. Like, they didn't look good against each other. They looked like neither one really wanted to go for that full-on stoppage. They weren't in kill mode, but that's on their level. Like, Montana would still lose to Lauren Murphy. I feel like Lauren Murphy's still a better, stronger fighter, and JoJo is a much better striker than anybody Montana's faced. I think Montana would still get pieced up by both of these fighters. So, yeah, she's not a problem for them. We know who the problems are in this division. Let me show y'all who the problems are. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my picture here. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We know the problems in this division. Come on. They're on the come up. Let me show y'all this real quick. if I got it. Do I got it on my laptop? Might be on my phone. We know who the problems are in this division, y'all. There's only, well, let's see. It might be it could be 4 problems, but there's mostly 3. Yeah, here it is. I'll pull it up in a minute. Montana beating Lipsky's not anything to shoot her 10 spots up. You know what I mean? 5 or 10 spots up. Like, nah, she's not going to be number 10 off of that win. And Montana beat a fighter that was below her level that night. You know, Lauren Murphy wouldn't have had the trouble she had with JoJo against Montana, if that makes sense. That would have been a different rhythm of a fight. You know, Lauren Murphy wouldn't have faced that type of adversity against Montana. You know, she would have just went in there and used her boxing, and I feel like she would have won the grapple matches. I think she would have won on the ground as well. I actually think she's stronger. You know, she's older, but she's stronger. And that's just Lipsky's thing. Lipsky's gonna get taken to the ground, and when she does, that's over. You know, if she gets taken down to the ground, that's it. Like, that's why Montana looks so good. That's Montana's home. You know, take Lipsky to the ground, you drown her. You try and take Lauren Murphy to the ground. You know, Lauren Murphy's gonna take you to the ground. Well, she's gonna make it rough. Try to take JoJo down. I feel like JoJo's gonna catch you with some knees in that face and the nose, and there's gonna be blood everywhere. You know, JoJo's gonna control it on the feet because Montana won't be able to catch JoJo. You know, Calderwood is fast on the feet compared to Montana. All right. But yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say that just off of what they were doing last night and how they looked. No, Montana's not even in that picture with them, man. Let me show y'all. This right here, these are the fighters that'll be a threat for the top 10. Right here. If I can shift this picture right. Hold on. Yeah, these are the fighters I've been telling y'all. Right? These are the fighters that are the problem. A while back, I told Robert Henry to post that up. I was like, look, Robert, this is the ones, triple threat right here. These are the ones that are going to be a problem for the division. That's it. All right, you check this out. Here you go, Robert. Put this up. Post this up. Because this is the problem right here. Which I'm going to start putting it on my live streams now. I will shrink it down. And I'm going to put it right here on every live stream from now on. Anytime anybody else mentions anybody else, I'm going to just say, bam, right there. So it'll stay right there. Until one of them makes it into the top 10, I'm going to keep telling y'all, these are the ones right here. So right there. Let's see what else I'm talking about. He said you been throwing Alexa Grasso. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about Alexa Grasso. I mean, I like Alexa Grasso, but I've been seeing her long enough to know her level. I feel like she should, you know, from where we've been seeing her and how long we've been seeing her in the UFC, I feel like she should already be there. But, you know, these three here, since they hit the scene, they've been really, really putting their name on the map. You know, trying to. You know, they've been putting their name out there. Stamina, what's going on? Yeah, man, good. Just relaxing. Just relaxing, chilling. Laid back today, man. Okay, what else you got? Let's see. Oh yeah, Mr. Lee said it. Yeah, Taylor Santos. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, Taylor Santos. All right, so let's talk about the panty and. Hold on, let me see. Marcus said those need to move the Lauren Murphys and Caitlin's out the way. Yeah, yeah. That's my plan. Hopefully. Yo, Nabosh, what's up? That's my plan. Hopefully, like they all get matched up with some of those top 10 fighters and they can get them out. Like, all right, before we jump to the fight, let me see. I think Manon, I would match her up with. Let me see. Manon, I would match up with. Let me see. Caitlin Chikagan. I think I put Manon in there with Caitlin Chikagan. I think she would get her out of there. And then I would put Taylor in there with. I think Taylor would get. Roxanne out. I think Taylor Santos versus Roxanne. I want that fight to still happen. And then I would put Miranda in there with Jessica I. Yeah, Miranda would get Jessica I. She get Jessica I out of there. And let's see, who would get Viviane Araújo out of there? Because I think she could get Viviane Araújo out of there because she's got better gas too. You know, Miranda's probably about just as strong as Viviane, and she also got better cardio. You know, I think Miranda has better cardio. Her striking may not be as good as Viviane, but all you got to do is let Viviane Araújo punch herself out. And when she starts to get in that second and third round, the deep waters, and you take her to the ground, you know, she'll start to gas out. She might get one good round in there, but when she starts to gas out, that's when you take her. That's when you take it to her. So yeah, I think let's see, Taylor taking Roxanne out. Manon has a style to take Caitlin out of there. She's gonna be more, she's gonna be hell of a lot more aggressive than these other fighters. She's gonna be coming for those heads. You know, she's gonna be coming to take you down, piece you up, body, head. If any of them face Andrea Lee, I would like to see Manon Fiorot do that first, though. I'd like to see her beat Andrea Lee and Taylor Santos. Let's see. Yeah, get her in there with Roxanne or Jennifer Maia. I ain't too mad at Jennifer Maia, though. Like, Jennifer Maia's good, though. You know, Jennifer Maia's okay. Like, it's not. I think she's still got a competitive element to her. Her, Alexa Grasso, they can stay. But there's some of them that need to be dropped out. For real. Stamina said you make Roxy take another Brazilian beatdown. Yes, sir. Yeah, Stamina. We gonna do that, man. Stamina, we doing that. We gonna make her take it. We gonna make Taylor Santos. You know, cause they're the only ones that are gonna guarantee the beatdown. You know, they ain't gonna go in there and be acting shook. You know, they ain't gonna act shook. You know, Taylor, Viviane, they gonna go in there and take it to Roxanne. We know that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, Stamina. Colton said I think Andrea Lee could get her way to a title shot if she fights like she did against Antonina. I don't think so. That was just the level of opponent. Like, I don't think she'll be able to do that with Jennifer Maia. Yeah, yeah, stamina. Only blonde I'm the only blonde you see me wanting to see make it up this level is Manon. Manon Furo is the one blonde in there that, and it ain't even got nothing to do with blonde. Like, I don't care what color her hair is. I don't care if she is a blonde or brunette. I like that attitude she got. I like Manon Furo's attitude. That's what I like. Like, I don't care about what she look like. She ain't a bad looking woman, no. But I like the attitude and I like the killer instinct in her. I like that style of fighting. BJ, what's up? Yeah, BJ. I don't even think it's that she gonna outstrike Caitlyn. It's the fact that she gonna outpunch her. She's gonna outpunch her, and she's gonna do more damage. That's what it's about. Like, not like point fighting. She's gonna be in there landing to hurt and take her out. Speed wise, she's gonna be the only fighter to keep up with her. That's my opinion. Like, I think Caitlyn will have trouble with the speed and offense of Manon Furo because Manon Furo's not gonna back up. Manon Furo's not gonna back up from those light feather punches. BJ said, "Oh boy," BJ said, "Give JoJo to Montana." Watch, that's different levels, man. Montana ain't gonna hang with JoJo or Lauren Murphy. I'm telling you, man, you can't put that top 15 fighter in there with no top 10 on their level. Like, Montana 26 too. She should have been on that level by now. Like, I give her she got guts. She got guts, but man, like, if she was gonna do it, she should have been up there with these three. I'm telling you, look right here. You see these three? Montana won't even get to JoJo because one of these three will beat her. I'm telling you, man, one of these three right here, they'll stop her from getting to JoJo. And if she does get to Joanne Calderwood is going to box her, bust the nose open, and she's going to stay away from the slow feet of Montana. Like, Joanne's in her 30s, but she's still faster than Montana. And her striking is better than Montana's. You know that. Calderwood's striking is better. Come on. Yeah, so let me put this right here. Right here to the side. All right, y'all. So let's talk about this Penny and Alexis Davis fight. Like, I don't want to spend too much time on it. I mean, the fight really was what it was. I expected this type of action. Like, I expected them to go in there and have at it. Neither fighter was really going to be about defense in this fight. They were just going to go at it, have their moments, and whoever's landing the more effective punches, I feel like that was the one that was going to win. Effective strike, excuse me. That was what was going to happen. But I think, let's see, Kianzad could see Montana taking JoJo down. That's a different level, man. I don't see that happen. Yeah, Cole, I don't see it happening. Like, you got to think of levels. Like, when she tried to go in for a clinch, Montana's going to eat some knees to the face. She's going to eat them uppercuts to the body. JoJo has excellent work in the tie clinch. And you will see blood once again. I think she'll do what Andrea Lee did. JoJo's going to do what Andrea Lee did to beat Montana. Because Montana's teetering, boy. She teetering on number 15. You put her in there with the right person, she probably going to lose again. Stammer said once you take Caitlyn, Roxy, Jessica out of the discussion, you could put all the remaining names in a hat, then toss them on the table. However they come out would be acceptable 2 to 15. Right. Pretty much, yeah. Nah. I think Montana would. She might get her down one round, maybe. But JoJo has faster feet and faster hands. Like, how old is JoJo again? 36, I think. And she's still faster than Montana. JoJo is still faster. Like, nah. Yeah, 34. She's 8 years older and still 8 years old and still faster than Montana. Like Montana, Ariane. Okay, there's Ariane Lipsky, and then there's Lauren Murphy and JoJo. Like, honestly, I don't think Ariane Lipsky's ever gonna see the top 10. Let's be honest. Ariane Lipsky's never gonna see the top 10. Um, that's the level of opponent she's on. Like, at least Lauren Murphy and JoJo, they had a level that they've reached. Yeah, they don't want to fight the champion, but that's where they're at. It's going to take the right person to get them out of there. It's going to take one of these three to get them out of there, because Montana runs into, let's say Montana runs into Alexa Grasso. She'd run into, who else could she run into? Yeah, Andrea Lee again. Same thing would happen. So I don't think matching Montana in there with them, that's not gonna work. Like, they would both beat her. That's a different level. Like, what they do on their level is between them, and then there's Montana. You know what I mean? She's too slow on the feet, in my opinion. Just too slow on the feet. Lauren's quicker. Lauren's older and she's quicker. I ain't gonna lie, Lauren Murphy, more well-rounded. She's more well-rounded, sharper with her punches. She's physically strong, much better. Just all around, she is better. Like, let's not lie. Like, Lauren Murphy is a better fighter than Montana. Like, don't do that. Lauren Murphy has put the work in. She has put the work in. She has won belts, like she said at her post-fight. Invicta. Y'all remember that? She has won belts before. Like, she don't want this Valentina fight. It's not really a fight that she's really scrambling for. But Lauren has reached a level. She's reached higher levels. And I think Montana can't handle what Lauren Murphy's going to bring. No, I don't think so. But let's see. V. Kendra, what's going on? V. Kendra, fights were crazy last night. My trip to Davis and JoJo get robbed. I don't think Davis got robbed, but I do think JoJo did. And I'm not just saying that because I picked both of them. I picked Panty, but I thought Panty did enough to win. Yeah, let's talk about the Panty fight real quick. Panty, she was landing some good left hooks in there. She was really controlling with those left hooks in this fight. She was very sharp in that first round. I think she won the first round, in my opinion. They had Alexis Davis up with significant strikes, but I really thought that Panty was snapping the head back. I thought she was clipping Alexis Davis, with those good punches straight down the middle. And the left hook was smacking Alexis Davis in the face. Pop, turn it, pop, pop. She was just throwing it. And same with the second round. Alexis Davis started to pick up a momentum with them leg kicks. Like, she did establish a good leg kick. She was mixing it up a little bit more, body, head, body, leg kick, calf kick. She was landing shots like that, but they didn't seem as sharp as Panty's. Like, I saw Panty landing more doubles and triples in there. Like, for every leg kick that Alexis Davis would land, Panty would come back with a jab and a 1-2. Jab, 1-2. Step to the side, eat a shot, right hand, left hook, leg kick from Davis, boom, boom, boom. 3 shots come from Panty once again. So I thought that Yeah, I can't say it could have gone either way. I thought Penny did enough. I thought Penny won 2 rounds. I thought she won the first 2 rounds. The third round was Alexis Davis. Alexis started to land more in that third round. She started picking her shots, landed to the body again. Hard leg kicks. Started really mauling that face up of Penny, and Penny started to lose momentum. She started to gas a little bit, fade a little bit in that third round. And Alexis Davis, man, yeah, she turned it up. But I had to give it to her, man. I had to give it to Penny because I thought much better boxing, better strikes landed. Yeah, they actually said Alexis Davis landed 130 strikes, I think. But 130 to 103, that's not really big numbers. 130 to 40, 130 to 80, maybe you could start to say robbery, but 130 to 103, that's not really like that's not really like a big difference, because it matters where you landed, what round you landed those punches in. Like, you could have landed them all in one round, like not distributed throughout each round. I think Penny was landing effective first round, effective second round, then she faded in the third round. That's just my opinion, though. I don't think, 30 is not too big a difference to me. Like, that's not that big. Because, again, the 30 could have been, like, what round was it in? You know what I mean? Like, it could have been all in one round. And then you could have been in that one round that you won, where you up your work rate up to 30, Let me check the chat here real quick. Yeah, like, when you got back and forth fights like this, it's really hard to scream robbery. Like, even JoJo, I felt like she won it. I wanted JoJo to go in there and win it, but it should have been on you to try to knock this girl out. Should have been on you to stop her, right? You got to go in there and stop her. You can't go in there and go blow for blow like that. Let me check the chat here real quick. Let's see. Stamina says shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let's see the supposed domination. Talk is cheap. V. Kendra said Davis outstruck her. Yeah, like you said, 30 more punches, but I don't know. Wow, B just said JoJo's barely better on the feet than Montana. That's crazy. This girl's a Muay Thai fighter, and she has a better punch selection. If Montana was on JoJo's level, she would be in the top 10 right now, right? Montana should be in the top 10 then, right? Why she keep losing? You know what I mean? Like, Montana should be winning, right? If she is on that level. V. Kendra said, how is a sloppy Davis about to land on you so much, and why didn't Davis go to takedowns? Yeah, that's her thing. Like, her fight IQ. She's getting older. I don't know. Like, Davis landed that much because Panty likes to bang. Like, Panty Kianzad likes to bang. Panty won't just go in there and box like she can. Panty likes to bang. She won't. It sounds like a song, right? Panty likes to bang, but Panty, she likes to go in there and trade with you. Like, if Panty would step side to side more, she would have won this fight. And yeah, if Alexis Davis taking this fight to the ground, she would have won. If she would have scored at least if she would have scored takedowns in round 2 and 3, I would have gave it to Alexis Davis. I would have gave it to her for sure. She's a better wrestler. She's physically strong. This is the weight for her. She could have did it. She could have did it, Yeah, she could have taken it, but she just chose to bang with Panty, and I feel like Panty landed the better punches. Nabash, JoJo's pretty good on her feet, especially in the clinch. Yeah, she's a dog. Like, JoJo's a dog. She's good on her feet. boss said, yeah, she doesn't have a lot of power and she gets hit herself, but she still has good offense. Yeah. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Y'all going kind of fast in this comment section. All strikes are not created equal. At least Murphy looked like she tried to stop Calderwood. Yeah, she tried in that second round, but that was it. Like, she didn't try enough. One time, like, I don't know. Like, it seemed like she should have went in there more. Bueno Silva gave Montana hell in the clinch. JoJo would definitely do that too. Yeah, she would, man. Like, yeah, Nabosh, I agree, man. Like, JoJo, as soon as she locks up in that tie clinch, you eating elbows, you eating knees to the body. You gonna eat a little bit of all of that, man. Like, she gonna come at you like that. Yeah, like, she's good in the clinch on the boss, definitely. Like, Buena Silva, that's how she dogged. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, George, what's going on? Yeah, George, I don't get it. Like, George, I don't know, man. Like, Lauren won't call Valentina out for nothing, man. Like, she acknowledged the JoJo fight, man, but she ain't calling this out, man. What's going on? You said JoJo and Calderwood. Oh, you mean JoJo called? Stamina said, how long is JoJo and Calder been two different people? JoJo and Murphy. 2-on-1. V. Kendra said, do you think Calderwood has evolved? Not enough. Like, she's gotten her ground. She's gotten a little bit better with some ground game, but definitely not enough to say she's evolved as this different fighter, because she still like to trade too. But I think it's more effective than the. You still beat Montana, I would say that. That was my thing. Like, that's my argument. Like, Montana not gonna jump up in here and beat JoJo or Lauren Murphy. Yeah, she need to at least use that guard, man. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so that's my take though on the fight with Patty Kianzad. I think Patty won it, but it wasn't like this overall. It wasn't like this overall like explosive fight that's gonna lead to something bigger. I know Patty called out Raquel. Yeah, she called out Raquel Pennington. That would be interesting. On a certain level, I like that. She's taking on a veteran. She wants to come back in, I think, September or as soon as possible. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Alexis Davis, I don't know, man. Alexis Davis might need to retire soon, I don't know, though. You can get a couple more fights in there. Alexis Davis versus, if they ever bring Tanisha Tennant over, that would be a good fight. Let's see. Who else in the bantamweight division could Alexis Davis fight? The winner of Avila versus Stoyarenko. There's a lot of fights out there for her. No, Rocky's still there. Apparently. V. Kendrick, I like Montana's style. She won't stop coming. Yeah, I like her style. Yeah, I like the fact that she won't stop coming, but that's not enough to beat the best fighters and that are more so well-rounded. Yeah, I like that style, that come forward style. Like Cachoeira, she's coming forward, but she ain't got the defense. She don't have the defense. She's still a little slow on her feet. She's got power, but she's not really committed to that striking. Like that, it takes more than just coming forward. It's gonna take more than just coming straight forward. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have more to your arsenal. If Montana had more to her arsenal, she would be in Andrea Lee's spot right now. But once again, let me warn y'all. These are the three that are on that come up. You know, Montana, she needs to beat Andrea Lee. She got to get back and start beating some real names. You can't keep losing Can't keep losing to non-ranked fighters or drawing with non-ranked fighters, you know. Yeah, Montana's young, but it's not enough. It's not enough what she's doing right now. Because if it was, Montana would be where Andrea Lee is, or she would be where Alexa Grasso is. Why is she not? I mean, I'm not really going to spend that much time on it, but answer that. Like, what do y'all think? Like, why why is Montana not in this spot if she is a problem? Yeah, BJ, answer that for me. Stamina, what do you think? Like, answer them questions, Stamina. Like, what do you think? Like, if she's a problem, why she's not where Andrea Lee is right now? So I feel like Montana has more potential. I doubt that. Oh, V Kendra, you got to go back and do your video. You got to go back and do your studies. You apparently haven't seen East Day Montana has more potential. All right. I might school you a little bit. Let me go ahead and pull up resumes here. Before we talk JoJo and Lauren, I got a little time, so. All right. Yeah, you're right, Marcus. Don't fall for that, man. Like, the look is one thing, but if you're not doing it against top level fighters, you know, Cole said, can't be this Maverick. Look, no, Maverick real, man. Maverick is real. Maverick is real, man. No, look. Okay, now. Oh no, BJ said Montana beats Maverick and Santos. Nah, we can't be talking like that, BJ. That's crazy. We might have to jump off this topic now, cause now y'all ain't coming with facts, man. I was about to come with some facts, but y'all ain't coming with facts, so we might as well stop it, man. Y'all playing. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put these three back down here. You know Santos is gonna beat Montana. If people stop ducking her, maybe she get an opponent though. Cause let's see, since 2017, I mean, I will entertain this part since I got the resume up. Since 2017, Montana's beat Christina Marks, Rachel Ostovich, Nadia Kasim, Mara Romero Barella, and Ariane Lipsky. All right. And those are good, good string of wins, right? But when it came to Andrea Lee and Viviane Araújo and Myra Buena Silva, she lost. You know why, right? Because the girls that she lost to were much stronger, much more athletic, had better stand-up, you know? I'm gonna read that again. This is the level of opposition that, this is for V. Kendra. I'm just letting her know something here. V. Kendra, this is the level that Montana has beaten Christina Marks, Rachel Ostovich, Nadia Kasim, who's no longer in the UFC, Mara Romero Barella, who's no longer in the UFC, Rachel Ostovich, who's no longer in the UFC, Myra Buena Silva, who she drew with. That we're not gonna count that. Ariane Lipsky, who might be on her way out. Okay, but the people she lost to, Viviane Araújo, Andrea Lee, the strong fighters, the athletic fighters, the more so well-rounded fighters. Okay. I know Andrea. I know V Kendra. I'm just schooling you talking like she's better than. So you talking like she's better than JoJo and Lauren Murphy. That's what I'm trying to let you know. Like what level she's on. That's what I'm trying to let you know first. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool, V Kendra. I'm just saying. I just wanted. I want to show you that this is what she's been beating with her 4 years in the game. Okay. Okay. Well, BJ Maverick, in only less than a year, she's beaten Leanna Jojua and Jillian Robertson. You know, Jillian Robertson is a fighter that holds. She was top 15 at the time, and she holds record for most wins in the flyweight division, if that means something, right? So that's a solid win for Maverick. Taylor, she's continued to get ducked about 14, 15 times now. To me, that's like a mental battle she's winning. You know, I know Taylor needs some fights, but damn, like who is really gonna fight Taylor Santos now? Then Manon Firo, of course, she beat Victoria Leonardo. Y'all were picking Victoria Leonardo to beat Manon Firo. I told y'all what Manon Firo was going to do, but she's still growing, and she looked impressive coming in to the UFC. You know. But my thing is, with Montana's been in the game for 4 years now, and she hasn't. She just now touched top 15. She's just now number 15. All right. Oh, here we go. You know me. Look, I'm obliged to do that, man. You know, I got some bars. I'm gonna pull up Manon Firo's resume. How old is Taylor? Hold on. Taylor Santos is, I want to say 32. 27. Taylor Santos is 27, V. Kendra. She's the same age Montana is. Same age range. That's telling you how much of a boogie woman she is, right? All right. So let's see. Manon Firo. Manon Firo was a champion in her former organization. Okay. And she's finished everybody that she's fought just about. Only fight she lost was a close split decision to featherweight contender Leah McCourt. As y'all know, Leah McCourt is a featherweight and with a win over Janae Harding now in Bellator. So that lets you know how big and strong Manon Firo is. She could have won that fight, in my opinion. You know, Manon Firo has potential. You know, she definitely has potential. BJ said she's held down number 11 for a while. Right. But what about the opponent she's been fighting, though? Like, 4 years and she still hasn't broken into the top 10. That's my point. All these fighters like Rose Namajunas, Tisha Torres, throughout the 7 years they left the tough house, they all broke into the top 10. And they stayed there. I mean, Rose, she 2-time champion now. Carla Esparza evolved. She's getting better and better, right? Since their stint in the tough house, they kept evolving. They're showing you that they're on a better level. Same with Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy, since their tough house stint, she's gotten better and better. That's why she's in the top 10. Montana may held that 11th spot, but has she gotten better? Apparently not, because she's going in reverse. She went down to number 15. She was unranked, then she went to number 15. 4 years since 2017, still the same level of opponents, you know? Because to me, Miranda Mavericks win over Jillian Robertson. That's better than Ariane Lipsky to me. That's better than Rachel Ostovich, right? I mean, I'm just looking at the resumes right now as we speak. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't say Montana's on a level to beat Lauren or JoJo at all, because she ain't never reached that level. Whenever she fought Andrea Lee, Viviana Araujo, she got that chance, right? But she lost. I mean, it's not a bad thing as long as she's growing from it, but I'm just saying, like, that's what level she's on. She'll lose to that type of fighter. I think I lost V. Kendra. She said I can't compare strawweights to flyweights. I think I lost you on that one. I'm talking about fighters that left the tough house and moved on to evolve. So it's just a analogy I'm using right there. You know. But yeah, I don't see Montana being able to beat Taylor Santos or Miranda or Manon Fiorot. I think that style is tailor-made for Manon Fiorot for real. Like, Manon Fiorot like that style that's going to be right in her face so she can just punch you, kick you. Marcus said even though Montana beat that number 11 spot had that number 11 spot for a while, the only ranked person she beat was Barella, and at the time Mara was ranked underneath her. Right. Yeah, I'm just going off a resume. Like, I'm just sitting here reading the resume to you, and then I'm looking at what these other fighters are doing. Then I'm like, well, damn, Montana hasn't really beat a high-level opponent. Damn, I'm looking at, okay, it's been 4 years and you still haven't? Antonita would be a good fight for Montana. Yeah, that would be a good fight. But yeah, JoJo versus Lauren Murphy. Like I said, I broke the fight down. I feel like Lauren Murphy. I feel like she didn't do enough to win the fight. I think JoJo won it in my eyes. I thought Joanne Calderwood did enough in the first round. In the third round, Montana's what y'all say? Montana, I think she needs to get super good on the ground like Khabib. She doesn't need to be a crazy stand-up artist. Huh. Nabas said, I think Montana needs one more fight, maybe against Antonina. If she wins that one, she can look for a higher ranked opponent. Yeah. If you beat somebody Antonina at this point, maybe we'll test you against like a higher level opponent then. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, so I felt Lauren Murphy did enough to win the second round, really. That was about it. Like, the second round, first round was close. And here and there, Lauren did land some good punches. She did land a good one, too. I know it snapped JoJo's head back in the first round. But I think JoJo landed the better, mix. She landed the better mix of shots. there was just much more variety to her strikes. Kicks, headshots. Montana was just coming with that same. Excuse me, Murphy. Lauren Murphy was coming with that same attack. Upstairs trying to clinch a little bit, but JoJo had the better clinch work too. JoJo was better in the clinch, much more aggressive. Right hand to the body, knees to the body. I think she edged out the first round. Second round, Lauren Murphy got hit a couple times, switched levels, took it to the ground. Hands down, we give that round to her, right? Third round, I thought JoJo was walking her down more, putting shots together, just really starting to be more aggressive, land her left hook, land the right hand, busting Lauren up, open that eye up, and yeah, I thought that was just enough to win. But I can see there's just too many parts in the fight where they always go back and forth. That's why you got to take your head off the line. You got to slip. You got to be quick with your defense. Don't just take shots. Don't take shots to give shots. Just dish out punishment, but don't take it. You know what I mean? Too many fighters like to go tit for tat, except for Valentina. Valentina fight, Valentina Shevchenko is trying to hurt you. She ain't trying to hurt herself. That's why she's still she is the best in the division for that reason. She's looking to hurt you and take as least amount of punishment as possible. So there was just too many close moments. So yeah, I understand. You can't always go with what these judges say, but I don't know, man. I just ain't get that energy from either of these fighters. They wanted to make a big statement. Both of these fighters, they've been in this division for a long time, and they still won't call out the champ. I was like, where's the Carla Esparza energy here? Where's the Carla energy? Where's the Calvillo energy? A Calvillo, she called out Jessica Andrade. She was like, can I get that fight? Jessica Andrade called her out. She acknowledged it. She said, hey, we can do it. What's going down? September 25th? Calvillo and Andrade are fighting. So I like that. They got the energy to call each other out. But think about it. JoJo called out Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy acknowledged it, right? She said, hey, I'll take that fight. She said, hey, we can fight. She took that acknowledgement. But when it comes to Valentina Shevchenko, I'm like, yo, why are you not calling the champ out the same way? Why are you not tweeting her and saying, yo, Valentina, I'm on a 5-fight winning streak. Are you free tomorrow night or something like that? You know what I mean? Why is she not asking her out right now? Why is she not asking her to come out and play? I don't get that. I really don't get that. Where's that type of energy with these fighters? 5-fight winning streak. Brag about it. Tweet. Say, yo, Bullet, come on outside. I'm ready. 5-fight winning streak. Let's do it. Can we do that? But no. Carla Esparza, she said, look, I'm ready. Y'all need some new blood. Let's do it. We can do this. I want the rematch. Dana, come on, Dana. Let's make this fight with Rose Namajunas. Why? Why? Because even at the post-press conference, y'all talk you talk big, Lauren Murphy saying I'm one of the best fighters out of the men and women in the world. Lauren Murphy talked big game. She's like, I'm one of the best fighters in the world. But why are you not calling out the champ? Because, if you really want to be the best, call out the best, Valentina. You continue to say, oh, yeah, I evolved as a fighter. I'm better than most of the flyweights. I consider myself one of the best, amongst the men and women. Why not? Why not take that fight that makes sense, right? The champion. You know, the best doesn't continue to fight the less. The best fights the best. Mr. Lee said, why would any of these flyweights call out Shevchenko? Why would they want to fight her? She's in her own league. Hey, there's no why about it, man. I mean, if you climb in the ladder, you take the fight. You in this division for a reason. I don't believe in that. I'm like, if you in this division, take the fight. Even if you're gonna lose, you take the fight. You know, that's why I ain't with a lot of people saying, oh, they already should know their level. No, if you number one or number two, take your behind in there and fight. You know? Anything can happen in a fight. So it's like, don't cheat yourself out of your only opportunity. And opportunity means, hey, even if you lose, you gave it your all, you get your paycheck, and we can move on. You know, that's my point, Mr. Lee. Like, that's why they should call him out. That's what they should call out. Because Lauren, 5-fight winning streak, number 3. If you ain't feeling it, get out the way and let these other fighters have it. That's why you should, because you're holding the division up if you don't call these people out, you know? You're standing in the way of people who do want it. You know, hell, Miranda Maverick was getting she was catching flack, you know, because she said, I want to fight Valentina one day. You know what I mean? People were giving her flack. Well, your top 10's not calling her out. Miranda Maverick want that action. She said, let me get that action. I'll take that action. Shoot, when I get there in a couple years, I'll be ready. And that's fine. No need to badmouth. I mean, shoot, your fighters right now ain't doing it. So why? Oh, let me go back here to chat. Let me see what y'all talking about. Does anyone know why Valentina got a 180-day medical suspension after Andrade fight, while Andrade only got 30 days? I'm not sure, V. Kendra. I might have to look into that right now. Hold on. The boss said no one between Chikagan versus Arujo Murphy Calderwood made a statement. That's not a good look for the division. 0 height for a title. Right. Yeah. Like, I didn't get the energy from him, man. Like, I really didn't. Yeah, I think eventually when you get those right people in the top 10, they will start calling Valentina out. Like, as crazy as it sounds, Macy Barber is crazy enough to call her out. Like, will she win? No. But she will call her out. See, Robot Chicken know what's up. He said Mavericks is dark horse. Yeah, that's right. See? There you go, Robert Henry. What's going on, man? Robert Henry said they all running scared from the bullet, no matter how someone chooses to say or how they choose to take it. That's all it is. Yeah, man. Like, nobody's really calling her out, man. Like, that's all I want. I want to hear somebody say, look, let me get the fight. And nobody's saying you got to trash talk. Like, nobody's saying that you got to say, I'm better than Valentina. Don't talk crazy. You know, just say that's my next fight. That's my next fight. I studied hard. It's time for the exam. You know, you got to tell people when you're ready for the exam. And no, you don't double your humiliation, TJ, because this is what you do it for. If you're number 1 or number 2, you're not humiliating yourself by asking for the fight because you earned it. Whether you're going to beat her or not, that's another thing. I'm not humiliating myself when I say I'm ready for the exam. Now, what if I fail it? Then, but I did everything I was supposed to. But maybe it was harder, more of a challenge than I thought. But it's not humiliation if you try. You humiliate yourself when you back out. You humiliate yourself when you don't take the challenge. I don't know if you heard me, but I said you humiliate yourself if you don't take the challenge. That's how humiliation comes about, when your ass is a coward. Like, if you took the fight, got knocked out, fine. Look, that's respect. But if you don't take the fight, that's humiliating. That's humiliating. Why you gonna fight this hard and then don't do it? You say you know this. No, you think this, TJ. You don't know this for a fact. Like, knowing it means you're 100% sure. You never know. You take that word "know" out of there and put "think," because that's what you think. Anything can happen in a fight. You never know. You just never know. You just never know. You cheat yourself by not taking that chance, by not stepping into the octagon. You already lost by not stepping into the octagon. You put your foot in the octagon, you at least got a fighting chance. That's my point. You at least have the chance to land a home run, or maybe capitalize off of one little mistake for that one night, like Chris Weidman did. Like what Chris Weidman did, he took advantage of a cocky Silva. Shoot, everybody probably felt Silva was going to win that fight, right? What happened? He took the fight. Boom, he got his moment. Marino took his rematch. He got his moment. So the minute you don't step into the octagon, and you know you fought that hard to get there, and you don't want it, then I got to take the respect from you. Yeah, George, I think too many are afraid to lose, man. Like, that's where the humiliation comes in. Yeah, too many people are just afraid to break their streak, but I'm like, that's what it's all about. Yeah, Valentina said, V. Kendra said Valentina is just getting free legacy. I mean, yeah. Like, if nobody wants to take her on, if those fighters that take her on aren't preparing the way they need to prepare, she's just going to continue to get her legacy where it needs to be before she says adios, you know? Yeah, I will agree with you on that, BJ. I mean, she is. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least take your chance. Take your chance to go in there. You know what I mean? Take your chance to say, I might be able to expose one thing. Just this one night, I might be able to do it. You know? That one night, I might be able to do it. You never know. If you got your number 3 spot, you got your 5-fight winning streak. My point is, take the title fight. Stop waiting. Get out of the way if you're not going to take it. You know what I mean? That's our whole point. Whether you are going to lose, whether you feel she's going to lose, take the fight. Show the energy. Show the energy for that title fight now. Because if you don't want to see Valentina take this fight too, then you kind of cheating your champion that you love so dearly, you know. Because Lauren Murphy is a good name for Valentina Shevchenko's resume. Whether you feel like she's on the level or not, that's going to add to her legacy. shoot, Valentina would tell y'all different. She'd be like, shoot, me beating Lauren Murphy, that's a good fight for my that's a good fight for my record. Why you think I'm doing this? I'm not just going in here to look good. I'm just trying to fight. Yeah. Let's talk about that fight. Calvillo versus Andrade. Not really gonna break it down yet. I just wanted to talk about it in general. All right. And we'll break it down a little bit. All right. Let's see. So y'all know Calvillo, she went on Instagram and she called out Jessica Andrade. You know, she did a little face off with her backstage at Invicta. And she tagged Nick McMaynard in it. She said, I'm ready to come back. You know, we gonna do this. Hey, make it happen in September. And Andrade, she acknowledged it. She said, let's make it happen. So yeah, the fight is going down November 4th. Excuse me. What they got it listed as here? Oh, September 4th. Wait a minute. Somewhere it said September 20th, I think. Hold on. Let's see. Calvillo versus Andrade. Let me see. Yeah. Two different schedules. Okay. One says September 25th. Another says September 4th. I'm going to go with the 25th, though. I'm going to go with the 25th. Whatever day UFC 266 is, that's whatever day UFC 266. Yeah. Because they got it listed as a 4th on Tapology here. Anyways, it's happening. So, yeah. But first off, before we talk about what could happen in this fight, in which V. Kendrick said Calvillo thinks she can do something. Yeah, let's talk about that. Before we talk about what could happen, you got to give her credit for calling a fighter out. She wanted to fight, and she got it. Andrade acknowledged it, and it's happening. So if you want to fight, if you call out a fighter, they'll give it to you. That's my point. Lauren Murphy, if she calls out Valentina harder, you know, if she puts a little bit more pressure on the call out, she'll get it. She'll definitely get it. You know, I believe that. So with Calvillo's energy here, I like that. You know, we can say you can put her down. We can say she's going to get killed. But if she didn't call her out, y'all would call her a duck. You know, if Andrade called Calvillo out and she said no, we call her a duck. So let's take it from here. She wants it. She's going to get it. She wants it. She's going to get it. Now, how this fight going to play out? Man, look. Both of these fighters are coming off of losses. And for one, I mean, their common opponent, Andrade, shows you what type of respect she has for these other flyweights. You know what I mean? She shows you that respect. She shows you what type of respect she has. She'll just go in there and look to destroy. Andrade, she destroyed Caitlin Chikagian in one round. Cynthia Calvillo, on the other hand, lost to her, right? And Calvillo, she's got one win, right, with Jessica I, but doesn't look like the promising fighter we thought she looked like. I know she is coming off of COVID, but you know Calvillo hasn't really made a big storm in flyweight yet, right? In my opinion, she hasn't. Andrade, you know, this side of Valentina, she is one of the strongest fighters in that division, and I think don't let that Valentina fight fool you. Like, Andrade is still the woman she was. You know what I mean? Like, that's just Valentina Shevchenko. When she lost to Joanna, that's just Joanna. She lost to Zhang Wei Li. That's just Zhang Wei Li. They're on another level than Andrade. Andrade still has more than enough to take Cynthia Calvillo out and be dominant about it, right? I think this is a perfect fight for Cynthia Calvillo because on that podcast that she was on, the Smoke Zone podcast, she talked about having better grappling than Valentina Shevchenko, right? Well, what better fight to test it out against Cynthia Calvillo? That's the perfect fight for her to test out those grappling skills that she says she has. I think Calvillo found the perfect opponent to test out her grappling with. That's what she wanted. Hey, this is it. Now, this was actually a fight I wanted when they were at 115. Like when Calvillo had some promising some height behind her. She had some promise behind her. I thought Calvillo would have been interested at strawweight versus Andrade. Between her, Suarez, and Andrade, I thought there was some interesting matchups to be made. Calvillo. Hold on, who that? What she asked me, Kendra said, where is Calvillo more technical than Andrade? She is. Yeah, Calvillo's more technical than Andrade. I mean, I'm not saying she's as strong, but she is a little bit more technical. Like, Calvillo's technical as far as her takedowns. Calvillo's more technical with her striking. Calvillo is more technical with her jab. Calvillo is more technical than Andrade. Andrade is more athletic and she's stronger. And she's more powerful. And she's a bit more methodical. And she's a bit more committed. All of that is different than technique and skill. Like Andrade, again, powerful, strong, explosive, athletic, committed, relentless. All of that is stuff you can't teach. Andrade is all of that. But Calvillo, she's got the better jab, the better footwork. I think the better technique when it comes to getting her takedowns. But I think her natural talents outweigh Calvillo. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, she's more technical, but it's not enough to beat this massive monster. You know what I mean? TJ said, who sees Calvillo beating Andrade? It's possible. It's possible. Because there's two questions here. How much has Calvillo improved as a fighter? How much has Andrade lost out of that Valentina fight? That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking right now. Like, is Calvillo thinking Andrade is damaged goods now? What do y'all think, man? I'm kind of thinking like that might be on some fighters' minds. They seen what Valentina did to Andrade. They thinking she might be damaged now. And she might. We don't know. That's what makes that fight interesting, man. Like, I still have Andrade winning by, it's like a 70-30 chance, but I have to give Calvillo just a little bit because she's asking for it. And she might have some technique that could make it interesting if she can stay up and take advantage of whatever it is she sees here. Because there's a good chance here, like, we're not talking Valentina here. Like, if she went in there and studied some Andrade's mistakes and her weaknesses that she's making, there's a chance. I'm not saying there's a great chance, but it's there. Oh, man, Claudia. We saw Claudia at her prime try. Man, Claudia got destroyed. Claudia lost it after that, man. Claudia was never the same. After that Andrade fight, Claudia was never the same. She fought a very, very unintelligent fight, if you will. Wasn't very intelligent. Yeah, she physically wasn't damaged, but she was mentally. You know how embarrassing is that for that person that's known as the monster in the division as far as being so strong, and to just get simply picked up and ragdolled by Valentina Shevchenko. You know what I mean? Like, that's got to be psychologically breaking. I Claudia better than Calvillo. Uh, there was a time when she was, but she never like elevated. Like when she lost to Joanna the second time, and then she lost to Andrade, which I picked her to beat Andrade because I felt like she had better skill set. I was like, yo, she would be better, but when she lost to Andrade, I was like, okay, she's not on that level that she needs to be, so I can't say it. So Andrade's got beaten up so many times, yeah, but she's also beat up a lot of people too. Like she's taking L's at bantamweight. You know, in bantamweight, that's too big a weight for her. But when she went to strawweight, Zhang was the only really beat down that she took. Like, I mean, well, no, excuse me, Joanna. Joanna was like the only really one where she got dominated for 5 rounds, and then she was just starched by Zhang Wei Li. You know, yeah, TJ, yeah, she gets disrespected, but yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like she's got beat up, but she's beating up a lot of people. She beating up a lot of people, man. Like she's beating up way too many people to make me even try to rag on her who she's lost to. Her resume is superb. Like it's worthy. Thumbs up to it all day long. Yeah, you might be right, V Kendra. Her mindset might still be strong because I think she knows. She knows. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, when I think about it, you're right. Like mindset is probably still strong because she knows that what Valentina did, nobody else can do to her. So yeah, that makes the nightmare even much bigger. When Andrade takes on Calvillo, Calvillo better understand that I have to find my own way to beat Andrade. I can't do what Valentina did. I might not have that strength to deal with her that way, so I got to jab and move, jab and move. It's got to be one of those fights where she moves side to side. She uses her hand speed and she stays out of the clinch, stays away from the fence if she can. So yeah, I think her mindset is still gonna be strong because she knows. Yeah, because when she lost to Zhang Weili, she came back, damn near beat Rose in the rematch, right? When she lost to Joanna a while back, she still came back and slammed the hell out of everybody else, right? So she knows, like, there's a certain level that'll beat her, but she'll come back strong. Like, yeah, yeah. Mind wise, she's probably good. She good. She good to beat anybody else. But yeah, her resume is like, it's one of the best, man. Like, definitely, I can't knock her at all. It's Hall of Fame worthy. Yeah, like 135, 115, back up to 125. Might go back to 115. You never know. And there's still a level where Andrade can beat so many names. 33 V Kendra. Actually older, right? Yeah, she's older, right? Damn. I always thought she was younger, but Andrade is younger. Yeah, Andrade is still prime, man. Damn. 21 and 9, and she's only 29. 29. Yeah, Andrade is young, man. I wish I was 20. She's still got some prime years in her life in this fight game. Yeah, I'm just looking at the resume. It's a beautiful resume, man. Like, the names that she's fought, like, I mean, going all the way back, we can talk about Larissa Pacheco, Sarah Morris, Rocky Pennington. Who else? Torres, Gadelia, Kobakevich, Nama Yunus, Angela Hill, Calderwood, Panay. Jeez, she was thrashing girls in the strawweight division. I think I'm gonna put together a highlight video of her thrashing the strawweight division, man. Like, for real. That just gave me like some ideas right there. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put together a highlight video of everybody she beat in the strawweight division. Cause that's like, I remember when she hit the scene, man. It was like Panay, Calderwood, Hill. Shout out to Hill. Hill was like the first one that went the distance. Of course, Gadelia did and Tisha Torres did, but I was surprised Hill used her footwork well in that fight. Angela Hill used her footwork well. Yeah, she did. She stayed on her feet, and she was good, man. Like, but Andrade was still too powerful. V. Kendra said, I still think Andrade will be a future champion after Valentina retires. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think she could definitely. Like, she's got it. She still got too much for these other girls to handle. And yeah, she could. She could. If Valentina wanted to move up to 135, I think Andrade would take that belt. She probably could. Shout out to Torres. Torres went 3 rounds. She's tough, man. Yeah, TJ. I think there's fighters that know it, but can they handle it? Like, there's still some fighters in this division. I don't think that'll be able to handle that style. Like, they knew it before, but they couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? Like, 4 years like that, I could see her doing that. But yeah, like, it is known. I think the right people that'll come up, they will be able to beat her. I'm not gonna lie. If Taylor Santos hits this division right, I think Taylor Santos could be a threat. Like, Taylor could. I think Taylor Santos could beat Andrade. I think she might have the style to do it. She's strong. She's big. She's strong. Taylor would be a good matchup. Like, Taylor Santos would be the one. As long as she watches the power punches. Like, Taylor might be the one. Taylor or Manon. I think Manon, like, Taylor, I think there'd be 2 different fights. Taylor Santos would be more grapple heavy. I think Taylor would put that type of weight that Valentina did on Andrade. And TJ, I think that would be her best bet, to put Andrade on her back like Valentina did. I think that Taylor Santos could do that. I think she could put that type of pressure she did, put the knee on her face like she did Jillian Robertson, make it ugly. Yeah, I think so. Clinch, good knees in the clinch. Let me see. Let me check how tall she is, because I'm going to see the height and the reach advantage if they fought. Taylor Santos, let's see, 7'5" Oh, 17-1, 5'6", 68-inch reach. Yeah, 5'6". So she's got about a 5-inch height advantage. And let's see, Jessica Andrade. 5-inch height advantage on Jessica Andrade. I'm sure she got like a 6-inch reach advantage too, I think. Hold on. I'm just trying to match these two up because this fight would be, I think she would be the one to do it because Taylor Santos looks like a bantamweight. Let's see. Just laying back here, damn little. It's hot as hell out here too, so I was a little bit drowsy from the heat. Oh, that's a different Jessica Andrade. There's another Jessica Andrade in the game. Dang. And she's from Brazil too. Let's see. They listed at 5'2". Yeah, maybe about a 4 to 5 inch reach advantage plus what I say 6 to 7 inch height advantage. Yeah, so I think the Taylor Santos fight would be more physical and grapple heavy, clinch work heavy. I think Manon could do it. I think Manon would use that reach and those body kicks. I mean, she'd have to be careful because, you know, Andrade would try to grab them legs, you know, when she tried to throw that side kick to the body. She would try to grab it and take her down, but I think that Manon could do it. I think Manon's offense is just high pace, like the punches keep coming, the strikes keep coming, you know, the kicks, the head kicks, the speed that she has, you know, the southpaw style, the size, the athleticism. She's a little bit older, but I think she's good at her speed, you know. She's good with speed, you know. I think that Manon would I think Andrade would be tailor-made for that style for Manon. You know, Manon, of course, her chin hasn't really been tested, but she's got the reach. She's got the height. And if she does what Joanna did, it's jab fest all night, man. It's jab fest all night. TJ said, I think Manon would decision Andrade. I don't think she could fight Valentina without fighting Andrade first. Right. Yeah. I think that would happen. Like, Manon would have to, they would make that fight. They would have to make, that would be like her initiation. Like, you ain't going to get an easy way in. Like, Manon, you're going to have to fight Andrade to get to Valentina. And you're going to have to look good doing it. So if she goes in there, maybe even stops her, she could stop her possibly. Her right hook and her left hand is powerful. You know, in southpaw style, she throws that check right hook. She could catch Andrade coming in. And, you know, if the chin ain't the same, Manon Fiorot going to drop her, hold that head up and beat her until she stops. Yeah, so that's what I see. And yeah, by the time they get up there, I think that'll be a perfect time for them to, you know, get that fight, you know. Yeah. Andrade better not try and push in with Manon. Yeah, I agree, Marcus. I mean, striker heavy style, man. Like, it's tailor made for her. You know, it's tailor made for her. And this is the perfect style matchup, Marcus. Like, Mayra Bueno Silva brings pressure. And I think Mayra Bueno Silva's going to be eating a lot of punches coming in. Like, she ate a lot of shots from Marina Moreau. Marina Moreau touched Mayra Bueno Silva up. And believe me, if Manon touches her with that same type of work rate, I can see stoppage. I'm passing stoppages out. You know, I ain't really like big on saying somebody gonna get knocked out would stop, but I could see it in these fights. For real, I could see it. Yeah, like Myra Bueno Silva got pressure, man. Like she coming in, she'll throw and she'll land. She'll make Manon try to fight off the back foot. But I think Manon Fiorot is not going to stay on the back foot forever. She's going to want to come back and clinch up and try to do damage on the inside. You know, she's going to want to bang a little bit. But if she goes on the back foot, I think it'll favor Manon a little bit. And I think she will. I think she will, TJ. I think she will because her style is, I won't say perfectly made for Manon's, but it's very, it's crafted well where it's crafted well where a fighter like Manon is gonna get off. And if Marina Moreau could land on her and move, then you know that Manon Fiorot is going to land on her and move and bust her up, put more power together, and like I said, possibly get her out of there. No, she's not, TJ. You know, that's why I said I wanted to see her fight Andrea Lee. Like, I wanted to see Manon Andrea Lee. That would have been a good fight. You know, that would have been better. Yeah, that would have been a bit better. Robert Harry said, I'm passing stoppages out. Can I get a seasoned fry to go with my extra large stoppage? Yeah. Who you got that stoppage for, man? Whoever you want it, I got it. Hey, Robert, the stoppage truck don't come very often, man. Get it while it's hot. Stoppage truck don't come often, man. Get it while it's hot. No, she didn't, TJ. She never had it all. She never had it like that to begin with. Like, she was always decent, but what is her name? Didn't Carla Esparza beat Marina Moreau easy? Yeah, she beat her a while back. Yeah, Marcus, I think you mean Andrea Lee. Because that's who I was talking about, Andrea Lee. I think he means Andrea Lee, yeah. Mr. Lee's Andrea Lee emoji. Cowgirl, boy. Yeah, Myra Bueno Silva is going to be a good stay busy fight. And it's going to be good to see her showcase her skills against a big, full-fledged flyweight. But the fight that's going to welcome her into the top 10 or top 15 is Andrea Lee. That's the fight. That would be good. But this is MBS fight. It's going to be good, too. I mean, it's going to be action, so, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Robert Henry, I got it on standby. It's on standby, man. It's gassed up. It's might be ready to back it in Might be ready to back that truck in on September 25th. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, Robert. I don't know. It's ready though. I mean, the fryers are going. Um, we got all the seasoning. You know, we're gonna start passing them out soon. Yeah, stoppages are coming, Robert. So September 25th. Um, yeah, they'll be there cooking. Yes, yeah, B Kendra. I think she could, man. I think she could. She could stick and move. She can stick and move. I know she was talking about her ground game, but yeah, like when she see Andrade in front of her, she's gonna want to stick and move. I don't know, man. Where's Tatiana at though, man? I want Tatiana to come back in like August or September for real. Watch them give Tatiana somebody like Montana or Andrea Lee next if she comes back. I don't know about that, TJ. I don't think she should. I think it was a different texture of fight. Like it didn't really spell for stoppage. You know, like the approach she took was to muscle and grind her, and she did that. You know, but I mean, if she wanted to make a statement, she should have stopped her. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like that would have been more impressive because Macy Barber, she did. Myra Buena Silva, she submitted Jillian. You know what I mean? You know, with fighters like Myra Buena Silva submit Jillian, Macy Barber stops her. You know, maybe you need to too. I know what you mean, but she looked good nonetheless. Nah, no, V Kendra, that's different. Like, she didn't stick and move with Caitlyn because Caitlyn was sticking and moving. Caitlyn, Caitlyn Chikagan is gonna stick and move on you. You can't out stick and move the stick and mover. There was no way she was gonna stick and move on Caitlyn like that. Like, that's what Caitlyn do. Two different styles. Like, Andrade's gonna come straight in, so yeah, she can stick and move on Andrade. Like, Andrade's gonna make the beeline, but Caitlyn, she's always moving. Stamina said, aside from Macy punching her face, she only got subbed as a result of her own error. I'll cut her that bit of slack. Right, right. Okay. Oh, Robert said he's ready. Okay. First stoppage I give you. This is a large one here. I got what's that stoppage I'm gonna give you? Damn, who is it? Oh, here it is, Robert. Here's your large stoppage. Manon Firo TKOs. Who's he gonna TKO? Myra Buena Silva. Yeah, she's learning. Yeah, she's learning to cut the cage off. She's learning. I can't wait till she just starts doing it all the time. Stamina said Maya gets it done over Suarez, I feel. Yeah, I hate to think that, man. It's possible. So we're not gonna put her in that fight yet. I don't think she's ready for a top 10 flyweight. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight. I'm not gonna counter out though, like completely. I'm not gonna say this is a thrashing because we'll see what happens. Like if Angela Hill could go 3 rounds with her, Tisha Torres could go 3 rounds. I don't know. She might be able to go. She might be able to go a few rounds with her. We'll see. I think Suarez versus Maya, that'd be too premature. I don't think Tatiana should be in there with the top 10 opponent yet, especially one that went 5 with Valentina. Not yet. I mean, she been out for 2 years, so I wouldn't put her in there with Jennifer Maya yet. She said she would fight Andrea Lee. Yeah, she said she would fight Andrea Lee. Chikagan, that would be interesting. Yeah. I think Chikagan would be a little bit more doable. But even then, I don't know because Chikagan will be sticking and moving. I don't know. He take that. Yeah, okay, he take that stoppage. I'm telling you, man, like I think that's what it's gonna be. I prefer paper over plastic. Yeah, man. All right, man. So, what else, man? What else we talking about? Hold on. What else before I get up out of here? Oh, Manon Firo to TKO Mayra Buena Silva. Yeah, that's the stoppage. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight though. Cause I don't know if she could take them right hands and them left hands all night though, man. That's gonna be tough. Robot Chicken says Suarez versus Chikagan. Yeah, I think that matchup would probably be doable. Be a little bit more doable. I like it a little bit better than Maya versus Suarez. I think that style is gonna be too dangerous right now. Marcus said Courtney Casey versus Laura. Who was Laura again? Which Laura? Why? Let me see. Laura. If Laura wins against Casey. Oh. I wouldn't mind seeing her fight Jillian Robertson. Oh, Casey O'Neill. Wait, Casey O'Neill's. Suarez could beat Val if she work on her striking. Oh man, that's a tough one. I don't know. Oh yeah, Laura Procopio. I forgot. June 19th. Yeah. That fight's going down. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, if Casey gets past her, Jillian Robertson, that would be a good fight. I want to see Tracy Cortez and JJ Aldridge too. That's gonna be a good fight. Yeah. Yeah, I think somebody trying to strike with Valentina is gonna be hard. Mr. Lee said, Nick Newell, I discovered him on Bellator Friday night, rocked my world, one-arm MMA fighter. Yeah, I've seen him before, Mr. Lee. Yeah, pretty tough. Hey, that's a tough guy. I seen him. But let's see. Another 10 minutes. What other questions we got? What else y'all wanna? Let's see. Real quick Q&A. What else? What else we got? What questions you got before we can go? One last topic. V. Kendra said, "What's Thunder Cookies?" I don't know. I have no idea. What is that? I don't know. Yep. See, Marcus, I don't know. I don't smoke, so I don't know. I mean, I only know the ones I hear about from people. But yeah, I don't smoke, so I don't know any of that really. Robot Chicken said, I'm not saying Suarez should have a kickboxing match with Val, just enough to get takedowns for ground and pound. Right, I understand that, yeah. Is GDR fighting anytime soon? She never fights. Not on my schedule, I don't think. I don't think she is fighting anytime soon. I don't think so. Robot. Robert Henry for the O'Neal fight. Get a steak and cheese submission. Hey, it's put in. Yeah. Yeah, she's a cop. Yeah, I didn't know about the arm though. Wow, I didn't know about the arm. But yeah, she's a cop, so yeah, she'll be out for a minute. Yeah, Carla destroyed her, man. Yeah, Carla went in there and destroyed, man. She just went in there and had a mission. That's what I like to see, man. You got to go in there and stop these fighters. You got to go in there and you got to make a statement to get that title shot. I hope Carla gets it, man. For real. But let's see, what do we got this weekend coming up? I mean, I'll be back on tomorrow anyway, but let's see what we got coming up this weekend. June 19th. What do we got? Oh yeah, Kanako versus Verna. That's gonna be a good fight. We over here talking about Casey O'Neill and Laura Procopio. Y'all forgot about the big one, Kanako and Verna. I gotta do a breakdown for that one. Yeah, man, I gotta do a breakdown for that fight. How y'all forget about that fight? Y'all over here talking about Casey O'Neill and Laura Procopio, and we got Kanako Murata and Verna Generoba coming up. What is wrong with y'all? How y'all forget about that fight? Rob crazy. Yeah. How y'all forget about that fight? This is the one, man. He said he didn't forget that fight. Y'all talking about this fight. This fight might actually have a good submission in it or a stoppage in it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch this Casey versus Laura too, but I mean, this is the one though. Verna. Is Verna good at subs? Yeah. Yeah, Verna's good. Verna's, what is she? Is she a black belt? She's a judoka and she's a judoka. What is she? I think she's. I don't know if she's a black belt there, but she's a black belt in BJJ, and she's been working on her Muay Thai. Yeah, man, Verna Generoba, black belt BJJ. Let's see how many submissions he has. I mean, 13. Yeah, she's got some submission wins. V Kendra, she's real good. She's choked out and armbarred a lot of people. She's like next to Mackenzie Dern, like a legend. Murata, very strong. I think sometimes she gets reckless in the guard, and that might be where she gets submitted. That's the one thing I'm kind of seeing. Like, she's a good wrestler, but when she gets in that guard, she might get a little reckless, and I could see her getting armbarred by Verna if Verna takes it to the ground. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Verna at the moment. It all depends though. Like, if Kanako, she takes that Carla Esparza approach and just really lays her out, and she's good at defending submissions and she's really strong, then Kanako might get it. But if she falls into that guard and Verna gets in that high guard and starts going for that triangle, it's over. It'll be over quick. She can't be throwing wild strikes and get her arms caught. Like, Verna's good at, like, wrist control too. Murata, yeah, she'll probably initiate the takedown. If she initiates the takedown, then Verna's gonna go straight into that mode, man. She's just gonna go straight into it. Yeah, Robert. Well, I said that. I said Verna won that fight against Dern. I felt Verna won that fight. I felt Verna did beat Dern in that fight. Honestly, how we're both is striking. Verna's good at striking. I think Kanako is decent as well. Decent, decent enough to punch her way in and get takedowns. She kind of hits hard too. Kanako Murata. I think Verna's a little bit lighter on her feet. And she can move. Kanako, she's a purple belt in BJJ. So, yeah, Verna's a black belt. I think you'll see that difference. She got some submission wins too, though. She be getting them chokes. She got 2 Vlam flus in a row, man. Damn. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think that's about it for the night, y'all. I mean, it's good chat, good conversation here. I'm just kind of laid back, chilling right now. Anyways, well, I mean, I'm not on a, I'm not on a clock today. I'm not in a rush, so it is whatever. I mean, whatever. What else we got to talk about? I mean, yeah, this a major fight I'm looking forward to. I think this gonna put somebody in like the top 15. I mean, is Verna in the top 15 still? Let's see. Yeah, I remember Suri Kondo. Kianzad beat the crap out of her, man. Yeah, stamina. I'm not as excited about that fight. That's why I was like, yo, like, we got to talk about this Verna Kanako. That's the fight to look forward to on this card. Ooh, if Kanako wins, she'll be in the top 15. Because Verna, she's number 13 right now. Yeah, that ground and pound wasn't very vicious against. Who did she beat? Was it Shanna Dobson? Oh, Shanna Dobson. Yeah. I was like, what is Shanna Dobson? Oh man, come on. How did Carla stay out of submissions? Just controlling that top position. Like Carla was really strong in that fight. Like Carla was just really using good hammer fists. Always controlling that top position, the side control. She was just always in control. Like it was close moments, but Carla was just too quick. Very quick in there. She's better than you think. In her with her jiu-jitsu as well. So. Has Carla ever been submitted? Let me see. No, Tatiana Suarez TKO'd her, right? Yeah. Has she? I don't think she has. No, Carla's never been submitted. She's been stopped. Joanna stopped her, and Tatiana stopped her. But she's never been submitted. No, she hasn't. No, she's never been submitted. She's lost close fights to Claudia and Randa, but she's been, stopped on punches by, bigger, stronger fighters. But yeah, she's never been submitted. Oh, excuse me, way back in her career. I had to look it up. She's been submitted 11 years ago. I don't know if we can really count that. It was back in Bellator. Carla got submitted 11 years ago in an armbar in her 4th fight. I think we can forget that though. I mean, it's a submission loss, but I mean that was 11 years ago, right? So we can forget that. Do you think there's still promise for Agapova? I don't know. I don't know where Agapova is right now. I used to talk to her a little bit on Instagram. She just like disappeared. I mean, she's still up there, but I mean, as far as like communication, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's about to be a year since she's been in here, so I don't know. I mean, that was embarrassing, but I mean, like, wow, that approach she took. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know if there's like still some mental damage there, physical damage, but she has not been fighting. Like, she used to be with American Top Team, right? I don't even know if she's still fighting out of that gym. Wow, stamina crazy. Hey, I'm just saying, you should talk to her a bit, you know. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. you know, yeah, about a year ago or so. You know, voice text and stuff like that. But yeah. But anyways, stamina. Mark said, yeah, we shouldn't dive too much on. Yeah, we not. She's way better than that now. Stamina crazy. She got her one piece of chocolate now. Stamina crazy, man. I guess so. Am I the only one who thinks Carla has a chance? No, I think Carla has a chance. I think Carla has a good chance, like 55-45 for Rose, or maybe 50-50. I'm 50-50. I think the fight's 50-50 because there's the mental edge, and then there's the physical, the style edge. And no one has really wanted to wrestle her, if you can count Andrade slams as wrestling. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's closer than people think. You know, I think there's a good chance that Carla can make it one of them fights that Rose don't like again. You know, physical, rough, but we never know, man. Rose could be in that lab right now, working, you know, Kamar Usman day and night, working on that wrestling. So she'll be prepared for a little bit of everything, man. I think they'll give Whaley a rematch. It's possible. A rematch is possible, man, because that's what they were. That's what the holdup is. Dana White said, I don't know if I want to make it a fight for Carla or if I want to make Jean's rematch. I don't know. You know, that's what he was saying. I can't decide. I mean, the answer is obvious. The choice is obvious. It should be Carla, in my opinion. You know. I mean, I want to see Whaley get back to it one day, but you know, there's time to grow. There's no need to rush it, y'all. She said Rose did Whaley dirty. Yeah, I mean, dirty. I mean, as far as what happened in the fight, that's you know, that's a fight game. You know, mental and physical. I mean, I think yeah, there's some outside influences, but at this point, she's letting it get to her. I think she just got to take it back and, you know, prepare. Take it back and prepare. Just got to work. I mean, the fight was the fight, though. I mean, was what it was. No, you're not the only insane person who thinks Carla has a chance, but no, it's going to be a great fight, though. And no more Florida. And no more Florida for Chinese fighters. I think now Dana will book Carla versus Rose due to the thought having given Lauren a title shot. Okay. I don't know, V Kendra. I don't think it was a fluke. I watched some videos and I was just like, no, they studied that move. They studied that Zhang Weili move. I'm sorry. I picked Zhang Weili, but I can say I saw what it was. I saw the hole. I saw the hole. It was there. The hole was there, and Rose said, "I got it. Boom, you're out." Well, she probably won't be able to do it a second time because Zhang Weili ain't gonna do that same thing again. Like she could possibly knock her out again down the line, yeah, in the fight. I'm just being honest. Like, it's possible. But Zhang Weili could beat Rose next time around. But is Zhang Weili going to be predictable like that again? I don't know. She has to work on that and not be, because it wasn't a fluke. It was a read, man. Like, yeah, Stammer said it was a read. She read it. She made her shift like it was a leg kick, and that's how Zhang Weili shifted him hips to dodge a leg kick, and boom, it was a head kick, and she was gone. I was like, oh shoot. I saw it coming too. I saw that shift and I saw that quickness. I was like, oh, she messed up, hands down. Trying to duck a leg kick, but it's a head kick, and boom, I was like, oh, there it is. Yeah, it was a read. I mean, they studied for it, and it came earlier than they thought. I mean, no, like, I can't say that was luck. They calling it luck. You taking away from that person's training. Well, yeah, I feel you there, V. Kendra. I'm just like, yeah, like, I think Weili, if she can get past the reach, she'll make it interesting. But she can't stay on the outside and be reckless like that. You can't be reckless like that against Rose on the outside. You're going to get knocked out. You got to be smarter. She was trying to shift in this comfortable position, leg kicks, hands down. She tried to dodge a leg kick. Got caught. But yeah, we'll talk about it in another video. I'm going to do a video on the rematch and why I think they should wait. Yeah, I'm going to definitely do that. I've been saying I was going to do it, but I haven't yet. But yeah, I'm going to talk about why they should wait on the Rose Weili rematch. Got a few reasons why. I mean, obvious, right? But we got to talk about it. But yeah, y'all, it's been good conversation with y'all again, and shout out to everybody in the chat. And I'm about to get up out of here. Probably be back on like at 7 p.m. tomorrow. We'll talk. Whatever, let's see, else I have to discuss. Let me see. I had a list here of things I want to talk about tomorrow. Yeah, I got the list here. Yeah, got some stuff to talk about tomorrow. So, yeah, 7 p.m. tomorrow, we'll talk. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, guys. I'm about to get up out of here. Like always, shout out to everybody. Combo Breaker 99. I am out. Subscribe. Peace.